Hello, it's Mrs. Durst, and today we are going to use clay to create a little owl sculpture. Isn't he cute? And then we'll paint him so he'll be very colorful. So this is what we're going to create today, step by step. So we need to get out our Model Magic. Just need one package. This is about an ounce, and that will be enough to do this project. So I'm working on a clean piece of paper, and that will be perfect for our project. Okay, so let's go to sharing our screen. Here we go. Okay, so we have this lump of clay. So what we want to do is we're going to pinch off a piece about the size, let me see, this will be interesting. So it's just this nice little ball about an inch across. This is going to be for our eyes and beak. So we're going to set that aside. And then we're going to pinch off another similarly sized ball for the feet. Okay, and we're just going to put that there. So these will be used in a minute. So this leaves us our beautiful white clay. And I just like to get it a little warmed up. Once it's warmed up, it can do a lot of neat things with you. You can shape it every different way. So the other thing we're going to use today is a Sharpie marker or any pen or plastic thing that has some kind of neat little top. This one just has like a little circle there. Okay. And then I need you to find just one of your pencils. Okay. We'll need that as well. All right, so we're just gonna roll this into a nice ball, just like that, and we're gonna smush it. We're gonna make it into a pancake, all right? A nice pancake. So I keep smushing it. It's now as big as the palm of my hand. I want it to be even bigger. So keep working this to a squished flat piece. Dun, da, da. All right, this is just right. So it looks like a pancake. I have now made a pancake. Fabulous. Okay, so we want to get our pen that we're going to use to make our texture on the belly of our owl. Okay, see how I have little circles? I used a extra fine Sharpie marker for this guy. This is, what do I got here? Some other kind of Sharpie marker. So I'm just going to use this and make a texture all over the belly of my owl, just like this. Okay. I can even try this other side. This is making like lots of neat little dimples. And every pen is different. So you may want to try a different pen or a different pencil with a top to create this texture. Okay. Oh, that looks interesting. This one is definitely little circles. This one is like lots of little dents. All right. So once you've created a texture on the belly of your owl, let me move this back a little. Okay, we're going to take each side and fold it over to the center. See how I've touched these together? And I'm just gonna fold that down and press it down a little into that. But I still see some of the texture of my belly. That looks cool. Okay, so I'm folding my clay down like so, and I'm just smushing it a little. There we go. Just like so. Now, pull this top ever so slightly out a little, make it a little wider. See how I made it a little wider there? And press it down with your finger. That looks good. Okay. Now, we're going to take this and fold it down to right about there, right where those kind of meet. This is our head. So now we're going to sculpt the ears, and sculpt the ears of our owl. And press this together like so. Oh, looky, it's an owl. How cute. I can see what's happening here. All right, Mr. Owl. All right. Just gonna sculpt that a little bit. Now you can kind of shape the head a little and the ears. This guy, I think I'll go out like that. This guy did more up, right? So I'm gonna go out a little more with this guy, just for fun. All right, there we go. Cute owl. Now we're gonna take one of our reserved balls, okay? And we're going to make 2 pinches off that are equal, pretty equal. And then I've got this amount. Now I don't need all of it. I'm going to fashion a little triangle. This triangle is going to be our little birdie's beak. There we go. There, I'm fashioning a little triangle. We are sculpting fabulous. There it is. Just keep pressing it into a shape. Okay, so this is my little triangle shape. All right. That little triangle is going to go right here on the face. And you just press it on. Okay. Model Magics kind of sticks to itself. So that's the good news. He has a big beak, this guy. I like that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now I'm looking at this. Now these are going to be giant eyes. So I think I need to pull off a little extra clay here. There you go. And I have them about the same. Does it matter if it's exact? Not really. It actually will give your owl lots of personality if they're not the same. So you may want one big eye and one little eye, and then he looks googly-eyed, which is fun too. So I have a little ball and I have a little ball. And when I make a ball, I'm just rolling around in my hand until it looks kind of round, right? So I have these 2 round eyeballs, and I'm going to stick them here on my owl, just barely. I'm not going to do much to him right away. Whoop. I got a little advertisement happening here. Whoop. Hopefully, there we go. We can now look at that. Now, what I'm going to do with this guy is I'm taking a pencil and I'm just going to push right into the eye, just like that. And right into the eye, just like that. All right, that looks cute. I love it. You can work a little bit with that. I'm just going to widen those just slightly. But that is my owl. And then one thing, I'm just going to give him a little texture right here in his ear. There you go. Just like that. So what our owl needs next is a pair of feet. See how these are? Now, however you choose to make your feet, it's really up to you. But I was just going to make a few little feet. So how I did that is I try to get 2 pieces that are kind of the same. And you're going to have some extra clay, and that is just fine. And I'm going to get 2 pieces that are very similar. And I'm just going to roll them into a disc. Okay, see how that's a disc? And then I'm taking my finger and my thumb and I'm just pinching it in like that. And that gives me the beginnings of a foot shape. And then I just keep pinching the little foot like that. Pinching out these little toes and pinching it down a little. So that is my little owl foot for this guy. All right. And I'm going to stick it right on his body, just like that. Look, it's on. All right, and I'll do my last foot here, making a disc. And then pinching it and pressing. So I get a shape that looks kind of like a foot, and then you work with it. The neat thing about clay is that you just continue to work with it. Oh, that looks good. I like that foot. And I'm just gonna press it on my friend here. And I love what he looks like. He looks super cute. And you can use your thumbnail or your fingernail or a pencil if you want to put some detail and sculpt these feet. It's really up to you. I'm going to just try that because I haven't tried that on this guy. I just want to see what it looks like. I think it looks kind of fun. So here we have two very different owls, but both owls are going to be perfect for our project. And remember, have fun with this extra bit of clay if you have any, but don't put it in the carpet. It has a hard time getting out of the carpet. So have some fun. And if you're at school, Mrs. Durst will be collecting your clay. Okay. Take care. Bye-bye.